This was a slow week. Our stores were shut down for half of it, and the other half was after the holiday shipping cutoff. Lego pulled it through. Love Lego. But it wasn't the only thing. We moved out some older inventory, which I'm always happy to see go. Stick around for our top 10. We are going to jump right in. Number 10, Elena Solano women's cashmere sweater, black ruffle, front mock, turtleneck. She left a comment saying what this ruffly thing was. It was cool. I picked it up at a yard sale. She was selling quite a few cashmere sweaters, and almost everything that we have that is 100% cashmere is gone. Our cost of goods on that was $350, and I took a 10% off offer for $17.89, or I sent that out. So our profit on that was $13.32, and it was listed for 5 months because you bought it in summer. So I had to wait until the cashmere season came around. Number 9, new with tags, Talbots rib turtleneck sweater, women's size small. I got this at our Plato's Closet. They had this in their dollar bin day. It was new with tags, and it was a beautiful sweater. Just screamed holiday. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to grab that for $1. And it sold in 18 days for a $20 offer, which I took because, again, cost of goods is $1 and I want it gone. So our profit on that was $15.92. Number 8, Lisa Bain tunic top, women's extra small black linen, login look, oversized, artsy pockets. I got this at Goodwill. No, it says other thrift. We paid $7 for it. I had it listed for $50 and somebody sent a $30 offer, which I took. It was listed for 19 days and our profit was $17. Number 7, Skechers Skech Air running shoes, women's size 7.5. We got these at an estate sale / moving sale. We got a lot of good stuff there. Stuff we haven't even listed all of it. Super cheap prices, and I love that. This was a Poshmark order, full asking price. We paid $2 and our profit was $18, and they were listed for 5 months. Number 6, vintage 70s official bicentennial neckwear tie by Bodner, green Philadelphia, 1776. I'm sure Liberty Bell was in there somewhere. I got this at Goodwill, and I got 2. There were 2 of them. And the other one sold, but this sold for our full asking price of $29.88. And after our $4 cost of goods, our profit was $18.02, and it was listed for 49 days. And honestly, I really thought both of these ties were going to move closer to the 4th of July, but no, they both sold quickly, very quickly, actually. Number 5, Carhartt rugged flex relaxed fit duck utility work pants. I don't know if all Plato's Closets, like I watch other resellers on YouTube and they also check out Plato's Closet. But my Plato's Closet had a free day. And I know I mentioned this last week, but they had just big, giant Rubbermaid totes, like 25 of them that you could just fill a bag. And when you were done, they're like, you can fill another. Maybe their turnout was low, or maybe they had more than they anticipated. Because when I was leaving, she was like, get some more, get some. And honestly, it was backbreaking. I'm too old to kneel down on concrete to look through bins, but these were free. And honestly, they looked like they'd never been worn, and they felt like they'd never been worn. And they sold for our full asking price in 4 days. Does your Plato's Closet have a free day? Are you following your Plato's Closet so you know if they're having a free day? Our profit on that was $20.67 because they sold for our full asking price of $29.88. Number 4, Disney Sketchbook Ornament Collection, Frozen, Anna and Elsa. I got these at our Disney store. My best guess is when they were closing, because they closed in 22, I think. And these would have been heavily discounted. I would not have paid full price for anything Frozen at all ever past my youngest 3-year-old stage when he went through his Frozen stage. His first sentence was, "Let it go." We did a lot of Frozen stuff. Thankfully, he's over that at 13 and we do not have to ride the Frozen ride. These have been listed for a year, just over a year. We had them listed for $50. And I was kind of expecting them to sell last Christmas, but we got them listed late. So I understood why they're doing it. And they're small ornaments, so they just sat on the shelf for a year and they sold. I took an offer of $40 and our takeaway on that was $28.50. Number 3, Harley-Davidson Miss Enthusiast soft shell jacket. I got this at a Goodwill in Pennsylvania. I paid $7 for it. And it sold in, it says one day, that's not true. Somebody bought it and then immediately canceled it. And again, I've said this before, if you want your order canceled and you reach out to me and say, please cancel my order before we ship it, absolutely. I will absolutely cancel your order. I don't want to hassle with any of it later. It has been listed less than 30 days and it sold for our full asking price to the same person who canceled it for $69.88, and our profit after fees and cost of goods was $43.83. Number 2, Disney Parks, Pirates of the Caribbean, Snow White pins, lot of 3. Disney Parks, lot of 3. Mickey Train, Stormtrooper, and Castle with Balloons. So these are 6 pins. And why do I have so many Disney pins? I will tell you. For a while, I was in a pin group. A woman who lived in Florida would go to her Disney outlets and use her pass holder discount or her cast member discount and then resell them in a Facebook group. I would also pick them up at my Disney outlet when we could get pins for like $1, $2, $3. I mean, it was crazy how cheap prior to the pandemic they would sell discontinued pins for. I would also pick them up in Florida at the Character Warehouse, which is Disney's outlet in the Orlando area. I had these listed for $70 and I took a $55 offer for the 6 pins. After it was all said and done, we had a $44 profit. Cost of goods, I can't tell you. I don't remember. That's because we've had some of these pins for a long time. Number 1, Lego Chinese New Year Temple Fair, 100% complete with box and manuals. This has been listed for almost a year. This was an absolutely stunning set with great pieces, fun to build, because I had to put it back together in order to get pictures. It took a while. Somebody sent a $130 offer on Poshmark, which I accepted, and our profit on that was $104, and I would have purchased this on clearance. So now we will do our flip-flop. So this is a flip-flop because somebody ordered this Bucky Beaver camper ornament. She ordered it, immediately messaged me, and she's like, can you send this to a different address? And I was like, no, I can't. I said, I can cancel it. You can change the address and reorder it. She goes, well, will it get here in time? It's past the USPS cutoff day, so I cannot make you any guarantees. I don't know. We can cancel it. I don't know what to tell you. She said, go ahead and cancel it. I canceled it. I'm sorry you waited until the 20th to order, in my opinion, a white elephant gift. The reason why it's a flip-flop is because we'd already printed the label. We were going to the post office. We're waiting for our $4.91 back from the post office. We'll get our money back, but that's just where we're at this week. This is our real flip-flop after we get reimbursed for shipping. This was a Stonewall Kitchen gingerbread cookie mix, and it expires next month. And we've sold the other ones of these. This was our last one, I believe. I got this on clearance at Hallmark end of year. It was 93 cents. And I had them listed for $10. I did not mind taking a $3 offer. I knew we would lose money, but why do I want expired cookie mix? So I'll take the 97-cent loss. We recouped the money on the other boxes that sold. And it took a year, not shocking. I bought them after the holidays last year. Like I said, 90% off at Hallmark. Keep an eye out for that. If your Hallmark does that late January, February, when it hit 90%. And I will probably check that back out. But we had 17 orders this week. I'd much rather just have the movement in the store. It's week 51. We had 17 orders. Our net sales were $363.44. Our average sale was $21.38. And this is net. Median was $15.92. Poshmark overtook eBay, which is cool. And almost everything that we sold came out of our personal closet. So it looks like a lot of it was free, but it had a cost of goods. I just couldn't tell you what it is. We brought back the ick. We didn't all get the ick at once. Like the youngest got the ick while we were in Florida. I had like 12 hours of ick and then I was fine. And then we got home. My husband went down. Then the next day, my middle son went down. And then they kind of like bounced back a little and then regressed. And then we went and got pho, Vietnamese pho, which is a lovely bone broth with lots of herbs and spices. And we had that for dinner a couple nights ago. And they both woke up restored, which was great because we had already scheduled to postpone Christmas because I did not want to get the grandbabies sick. And since they both rebounded, we went ahead and had pho the next night. And now I think everybody's at 90%, 80%, but we're having Christmas today. It is Christmas today. We're having Christmas today. So that's good because it had been pushed back to Sunday. So I would like to shout out to Vui's Pho. You saved Christmas. So there you go. I hope you all had a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, all the good stuff. And we'll talk to you next week. Have a good day.